Things have been going on a downward trend for Activision and their precious Call of Duty since their big kerfuffle with the third-party clients XLabs and SM2. Now, I understand that this video is kind of late, but there is a reason behind it you'll know in a moment. Before we continue, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and let me know what you think about the situation that is going on in the comment section. Now, I'm not going to lie, I got no clue where to start here, so we will just have to wing it, starting us off with a very popular Call of Duty streamer, MOTD. This lad is in FaZe Clan. Now, they are in a bit of a civil war between the OG founders and the corporate suits, but that is a whole different situation, one that I will not be explaining in this video. Now, this all started in Glendale, California. That's right, a West Coast situation should not be surprising to any of us, to be honest. The problem in good old Glendale began in a school that was pushing kids to learn more about some gay stuff since it's Pride Month and all that, and the parents of those kids, they did not like that one bit. So, they went ahead and protested to stop the school for doing that. What happened next? Well, it's California, so obviously on top of actual parents wanting better education for their kids instead of being forced to learn some random sexuality, you're going to need the very, very unhinged, insane, ugly, fat, living in mother's basement counter-protesters hiding behind the shadow of the LGBT community and screaming homophobia to get away with whatever they want. People on both sides started to fight each other, and the cops pretty much jumped into the eye of the storm trying to break up the fight. Obviously, this is the internet, so the clip went very much viral. Now, what does this have to do with MOTD? Well, the chat decided to reply to the tweet of the little skirmish, stating, "They should leave kids alone, that's the real issue." Now, I don't know why, but those 10 words started a riot amongst these LGBT communities. All the way to the point where Call of Duty dropped MOTD from their new bundle that was also including TimTheTatman, you know, them actually being in the game as operatives and all that. Now, MOTD is a new father, hence why he probably said what he said. A little later in, he released another tweet about the situation with him because apparently we have a problem with leaving kids alone for some reason, stating, "Friends are created in good times, but families are built through adversity. Appreciate all of you that have my back, understand my position as a new father, and recognize the love I have for all. Ain't no hate in this heart, peace and love." Call of Duty released this statement regarding removing MOTD from the bundle, stating, "Due to recent events, we have removed the MOTD operated bundle from the MW2 and Warzone store. We are focused on celebrating Pride with our employees and our community." The lad literally said he has no hate, but is still getting hated on. Now, I think the funniest thing to all of this is the fact that so many people are supporting MOTD in this, even commenting continuously on the Call of Duty tweets to leave the kids alone. And hell, even I'm joining in on the fun a bit. Well, I'm just a bit late to be fair, but nonetheless. Dr. Disrespect has also uninstalled Call of Duty in protest. Here's a clip of that.
What we gotta do is uninstall the game. Number one. I mean, don't get a mistake, in this year's Call of Duty is the worst in its franchise. But that decision by COD's PR marketing team, I'll tell you right now, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one to digest for the two-time. I feel like, A, they either need to apologize publicly to him or reinstate his bundle in order for me to consider playing Call of Duty again. That's where I'm at.
Of course, you got your casual, grumpy weirdos because their insanity is beginning to end. And let me add real quick, if anyone that is watching this thinks that I'm extremely homophobic or calling the LGBT community as a whole insane, I'm not. But you have to admit, if you have a problem with leaving kids alone with all of this stuff, then you are pretty weird. Just you wait until I'm done with the story and I'll explain my position on this, but I will say you don't need an elaboration on this tweet. The statement is pretty simple. Leave kids alone. Now, during all of this, TimTheTatman has came in to join the fun, hence why he is trending as of right now. The reason why he's trending? Because this based bastard decided to tweet out this statement. MOTD has been my friend for years. We went in getting our COD operators together. It feels wrong for me to have mine and him no longer have his. In support of my friend, please remove the TimTheTatman bundle. Call of Duty has taken the bundle down at Tim's request. Now you see why I kind of waited this long to get the video going, simply because I kind of wanted to see what Tim was planning on responding. And to be honest, I think he responded to this extremely well. He's backing up his friend that he knew for a long time, and that's what we need in this world right now, friends backing each other up. So far, that is pretty much it. Call of Duty has dropped these two skins faster than they can fix Cold War, Black Ops 3, or any older COD. Now, my position on this is that I am 100% with Mercs on the situation. If you are a parent and bringing your child to this, or any of these, then you really need to consider putting that child up for adoption, because they would probably have a better life with other parents than having you force them into doing that. I felt very uncomfortable having to save these videos and watch it continuously in the editing. This is not being homophobic. This is just common sense to not bring your kid to this stuff. Hell, I don't even know why you were doing these types of stuff in the first place, honestly. I can bet some money that a gay person with common sense who saw this will get converted back to a heterosexual. You even got a group who are against these types of things because of how badly you spoiled the reputation of their community. You can point the finger at whoever you want, but in the end, the truth is, this is mostly happening by your hands. Simple as that. Let kids grow up and play with their friends. They are too young to care about sexuality, and that in itself can have them grow up to respect your community instead of forcing it down their throats. I see the same thing about politics as well, but being a content creator for games, I'm not going to talk about that stuff. My point in all of this, I understand what NickMercs is saying about leaving kids alone. He is an upcoming father and he wants his best for his kid, and the kids shouldn't be involved in any of this. And if you still can't accept this, or at least, and I will say it again, at least understand this, then you are the most delusional person that is also part of this problem. That's really all I have to say on this issue. That's my personal thing. If you have to disagree for some reason, then disagree. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you all for watching. See y'all later.